Howdy do, folks. How y'all doing today? It is me, MovieBoyMeister here, and this is going to be or obviously known as another intro here is, hi everyone, this is MovieBoyMeister here, and this is going to be a DVD update for August 23rd, 2026, of course. So I got like 52 DVDs, and these 34 ones, we're going to start off with the screener DVDs, so here we go. Franchise Pictures movie. Yeah, the next 33 ones are also screener DVDs. Ten Rest Entertainment movie covers of Valgarana Productions. These next ones are double feature screeners. This one has Graduation and I Really Hate My Job. A little upside down right there. This one has Red and Hank and Mike. The Magnolia Pictures double feature screener ones. Here's Bob Funk. Actually has Rachel Leigh Cook in this movie, and I bet she have nice feet also for Rachel Leigh Cook. You might also remember her from Josie and the Pussycats, obviously the 2001 film, of course, and The Perfect Sleep. Both of these are the demo DVDs released by Magnolia Home Entertainment, of course. Oh, this one's the wrong way. Here we go. This one here's Bachelor Man, which I bet this girl here, what was her name? Missy Pyle. Might remember her from Home Alone 4. I'd say she's good in that movie, but I don't know. Home Alone 4 would not be that good, honestly. But I think she's the only good one in that movie, honestly. She got nice feet also, though, really. But she's a good actress, though. And you also get a Ganyo? I think that's how you say it. Here's another one here. A Good Day to Be Black and Sexy, and A Diary of a Tired Black Man. BLP Inc. movie. Released on DVD by First Look Studios, obviously, and I'll go ahead and show you what the disc looks like, of course. There it is. This is a screener DVD, very, very rare and very hard to find. This one's a Monarch screener DVD, rating pending. This one is not to be confused with the 2019 version of Ready or Not, and the sequel, Ready or Not 2, from this year, 2026. This one's a completely different movie, so not to be confused with that movie, of course. Another Monarch screener DVD, of course. The next one is a Sony Pictures screener, and yeah, these next few ones right here are Sony Pictures screeners. This one's the third movie in the Art of War series. Direct-to-video movie. Covers the Hollywood Media Bridge. This one's a direct-to-video movie. Team Cherokee Productions movie comes with Kiblicking Film Productions and released by Afrin Films. Sony Pictures Classics movie. This one's a 2011 demo DVD, of course. Another Sony Pictures Classics movie. I believe this is a Australian movie. And a Canadian movie also, because of the E1 Entertainment logo. I believe, I'm not sure. Yeah, you get the idea. Once again, Sony Pictures Classics film. Of course. Covers of Ram Films and Chesapeake Films, of course, however you say it. And last one for the Sony Pictures screeners, for now at least, Against the Dark with Steven Seagal. Steamroller Productions movie released on DVD by Sony Pictures. The next ones are Image Entertainment screener DVDs. Now, these ones right here are actually like in the slim case ones. Now, unlike these are in like little sleeves. These ones are actually in a clear slim case ones, of course. Pato Alto. This one has Autumn Reeser in that movie, which she also plays in the, was it Lost Boys the Tribe? Something like that. Which I'd say that'd be a good one though. Which I'd say she's good in that movie. I bet she have nice feet also for Autumn Reeser. Why not? And these ones actually have artwork in them, which is pretty cool. That's what it looks like right there, of course. Covers of S'more Entertainment. Now, a little comparison though, actually. Sometimes you might see the Image Entertainment logo on the side. Sometimes you might see it on the bottom, obviously. And sometimes you might see them on the top. So, yep. Well, I can show you a little comparison here. There's the Image Entertainment logo on the top, of course. And you don't see no Image Entertainment logo. But now on the following, you can see Image Entertainment logo also with S'more Entertainment. Alright. Alright, anyways. Yep, and there's one Image Entertainment screener that I like that has girls' feet in it, which you'll be seeing that. You'll be seeing that like in a few minutes or so. Spoiler alert, it's the movie Crashing, which I'll explain in a few minutes of why it has someone on the back that I like. That I do like, honestly. Of course, there's the artwork here again, of course. This is pretty cool right here. Look at the disc right there. It looks like a little nuclear thing. It's pretty cool. Like a little toxic waste. Something like that. It's pretty cool though. Here's the artwork right there. Nice doggy right there. Too cool. These Image Entertainment screener ones are pretty cool. With the screener DVDs in a slim case. Obviously enough. This one here is Real Time screener DVD. Yep, that's Randy Quaid right there. That's Dennis Quaid's brother, of course, who plays in this movie. Looks like this is a Canadian movie, of course. because of Telefilm Canada and all that. Again, some more artwork. American Fusion. Screener DVD, of course. Now that blonde girl's pretty hot. I bet. Yeah, that blonde girl's a hottie right there. I bet she have nice feet also. Why not? Live faster. This one's Banshee. Screener DVD. You can see right there. Why not? And of course, the artwork again. Very, very cool. I might probably give this movie a try sometime this year, maybe. And here's the one that I was talking about here, Crashing. Isabella Miko plays in this movie, obviously. You might remember her from The Forsaken, which I actually have right there next to Ferryman and Final Destination 5. And get ready to see what on the back of this that I really like about this. Here we go. There's the Image Entertainment logo on the side right there. Here we go. Yep, that right there. Very nice feet on that girl. Think film movie. Think of some girls' feet, obviously, because that's what I like. Women's feet, obviously. Just because I have a foot fetish, but you get the idea. Get the idea on that. But this would be a good movie, though, honestly. And this is a good screener right there. Showing the girl's feet right there, that's what I like. Because why not? I have a foot fetish anyway, but alright. I gotta focus on this video anyway, so. But besides, I can get away with it. So, there's a disc right there. And the artwork, of course. But this movie I might check out sometime this year. Alright, anyways. This one here has a hype sticker on their theatrical release. You actually don't see that often on screener DVDs, which is pretty cool. You don't see that often, having a hype sticker. Yeah, hype sticker on the screener DVDs. Of course. And the last one from the Image Entertainment screener DVDs here is Powder Blue. Rest in peace to Ray Liotta, who starred in this movie. Also with Patrick Swayze also, which he may rest in peace. Obviously. For both of these actors. Yeah, as per Ray Liotta, he passed away back in 2022. Yeah, 2022. And for Patrick Swayze, he passed away back in 2009. Same year as Brittany Murphy, obviously, which is pretty obvious. Anyways. Now we get into the Sony Pictures screener DVDs. Zombie Strippers, theatrical cut. Triumph Film, yeah, hold on a minute. Stage 6 Films movie released by Triumph Films, Triumph Pictures. Covers of Lawrence Aid and Scream HQ, obviously. Yep, Robert Englund plays in this. Might remember him from mostly known playing as Freddy in the Nightmare on Elm Street films. He also plays in Python and a whole bunch of other movies. 2001 Maniacs. and all that. And Gemma Jameson plays in this movie also. So, yep. Very good stuff. Screener DVD of The Devil's Chair. Renegade Worldwide movie. Released on DVD by Sony Pictures. Of course. This is the continuation of the Sony Pictures screeners. Transylvania Unrated Version Edition. This is from the creators of Dorm Days and National Lampoon's Dorm Days 2. The first two movies. It's pretty cool. Hillenbrand Entertainment movie course of LifeWorks Entertainment and released on DVD by Sony Pictures. This one's a Spanish version of Quarantine. This one's Rec, or REC. Spanish movie. Released on DVD by Sony Pictures, obviously. This is a Spanish movie. Filmax Entertainment movie. I do know there's a demo DVD of REC 2, obviously enough. Or Rec 2, obviously. But now I got the first one here, of course. I also have the third one, which is right there next to the Rage Carry 2. Which that one's actually a Canadian DVD of Rec 3. REC 3. The Woods screener DVD. I also have the official copy of that, which is right there next to Wolf Creek and Wicked with Julia Stiles in that movie. Which I'd say the Julia Stiles version of Wicked is so much better than the 2024 version. That's sequel from last year anyway. But anyways. United Artists movie covers of Centurina and First Films. Also is Sin Green. Now, even though it has the MGM logo on the demo DVD and the regular DVD of The Woods, this does not have the MGM logo at the beginning. And I do know there is a Blu-ray of this movie that is from Olive Films, but I believe it's out of print since Olive Films has shut down, obviously. But there is a Blu-ray of this movie. But who knows if that's going to get a 4K of The Woods on 4K. Never know. There's a disc right there, of course. Pretty rare screener, very hard to find. And last but not least, for the screener DVDs, is Vacancy 2, the first cut. If the camera is on, you're dead. Stage 6 Films movie. And that's the screener DVDs, of course. Now we get into the regular DVDs. This one has featuring Destiny's Child in their film debut. Now, funny enough, this actually came in a lot of the screeners DVDs for some reason. Like, I guess the eBay seller accidentally put this in there or something like that, or they just put it in there for a good thing, I guess, to have it like a bonus movie. But hey, at least I got a free movie, so I'm not going to complain on that. So anyways. Angel Entertainment movie released by York Entertainment and Maverick Entertainment. Released on DVD by Digiview. Now, take a look at this right here. If this can focus here. Take a look at this right here. The EN is a little bit off right there. It's supposed to be in lowercase instead of uppercase, which is weird. Take a look at that. That's a bit weird. These next ones are 4-packs, Miramax ones. This one has My Boss's Daughter, Wishful Thinking, About Adam, and Down to You. And here is, that one's volume 1, by the way. Here is volume 2. This one's the two, romantic comedies, Miramax ones. Now, even though this does not say volume 2 right there, unlike this one here. Let me fix this here. It's in the wrong order. This one does not say volume 2 right there, but this is volume 2 here. This one you get Duplex, Jersey Girl, Sirens, and Carolina, which also has a Julia Stiles in that movie, of course. Which is pretty obvious. Now I get into the hip thrillers ones. This one you get Phantoms, Faculty, The Eye Inside, and Teaching Miss Tingle. And here is Volume 2, which I did an unboxing video of this yesterday on August 22nd. If you want to go ahead and see that, go right ahead. This one you get O, Gary, the Hole, in the 2005 version of Venom. And on this one does say it's Volume 2 on there, unlike the other one. So, yep. These two next ones here are double feature horror ones. We are done with the non-horrors and the thrillers, so that means we're going to go into the double feature ones. This one's a double feature of Evil Bong and Evil Bong 2. Both of these are full moon movies, released on DVD by Echo Bridge. Same with the next one. And this one's in the Xbox 360 case, which is pretty cool. I like how it actually goes with the whole green attire. That looks pretty good though. But very cool. This one's a double feature here again. This one has Meridian and Decadent Evil. Both of these are full moon movies, of course, released on DVD by Echo Bridge. This one's a Midnight Horror Collection one, Urban Legend set. This one's my much better copy of this. This one here is, this is my much better copy of this here. That I got off eBay, by the way. This one you get The Ridge, Wages of Sin, Bloody Mary, and Mr. Halloween. Yep, this is my better copy right here, so it does not have that little super glue thing on the disc here, but it still plays good. Double-sided disc, of course. And the last 4-pack before we get into the Night of Horror, 15 films in my Three Stooges ones, is Miramax Hellraiser series. You get Hellraiser 3, Hell on Earth, Hellraiser Bloodline, Hellraiser Inferno, and Hellraiser Hellseeker. In this 4-pack from Miramax. And the last one of the horrors here is, before we get to the Three Stooges, Night of Horror, Do Not Watch Alone, 15 films set. I do know there's another one that's similar to this here, obviously. But this one is a bit different. You get different movies on there. You get Night of the Blood Beast, Night Fright, She Beast, Last Woman on Earth, Horror Express, Die Sister Die, Good Against Evil, Invasion of the Bee Girls. That's on disc 1, by the way. Disc 2, you get Cat o' Nine Tails, Memorial Valley Massacre, Messiah of Evil, Snake People, The Night Evelyn Came Out of the Grave, The Terror, and They Came from Beyond Space. Some of these movies that you've seen on the other multi-pack, that is the horror 20 film set, Do Not Watch Alone, of course. That's from TGG Direct. This one's a 2-disc set. Unlike the 4-disc set of the horror Do Not Watch Alone ones, this one's actually a 2-disc set. So, yep. And these last 8 ones here are Three Stooges DVDs, and all these are the Sony set ones. All the volumes. Some of these are sealed, some of them are not. But I'll still do an unboxing videos of some of the Three Stooges ones that are sealed. This one's volume 1. This one goes up to 1934 to 1936. All these are renewed in 1962 to 1964. And this is all the Three Stooges episodes that they did with Columbia Pictures, of course. Here is volume 2. Now I did have this one like in a single release years ago, but I got this again in this little bundle here. Just to have mainly volume 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 in a standalone release. This one goes up to 1937 to 1939. But I'll still keep this as per backup anyway. For volume 2. This one's renewed in 1965 to 1967. Volume 3. This one goes up to 1940 to 1942. And, yep, I'll be doing unboxing videos for these projects. Volume 3, 4, 6, and 7. Since volumes 1, 2, 5, and 8 are already opened up. This one's renewed into 1968 to 1970. Volume 4. This one goes up to 1943 to 1945. This one's renewed in 1971 and 1972. Volume 5. This one goes up to 1946 to 1948. And this is the one that includes a Shemp in there, of course. This one's renewed in 1973 to 1976. That was disc 2 I was going to get. Disc 1 here. Here we go. Let me put the camera down so I can get this back in there. Alrighty. Here's volume 6. This one goes up to 1949 to 1951. And this one actually has a hype sticker on there, which I'm going to keep on there. I want to keep the hype sticker on there because that looks cool. This one's renewed in 1977 to 1979. Here's volume 7, 1952. This one goes up to 1952 to 1954. I believe this one might come with the 3D glasses. Probably not, but whenever I do an unboxing video of this, I'll see if mine comes with the 3D glasses or not, but we'll see. This one's renewed in 1979 to 1982. And here is volume 8, 1955 to 1959. Also includes the last bits of Shem Howard before Joe Besser took over. Which I say he's pretty cool though too. Same with Joe DeRita, of course. This one goes up to 1982 to 1986. And this one's a 3-disc set instead of like a 2-disc set. Oh, here we go. I'm getting in the wrong order. Here we go. Disc 1. Disc 2. There's Joe Besser right there, of course. And disc 3. Oh yeah, I didn't even get to see show you the artwork on this. Hold on. Yep, there we go. And now I'll show you the artwork on this one. Let me put the camera down again so I can get this back in here. So yeah, that's it for this video, and I'll see you all later on MovieBoyMeister's channel. The links down below for my channel is down below in the description, so subscribe if you're new, and see you all later. That's it for the update, so bye-bye.